changes for Celtic. Alan Stubbs is back after injury and yesterday's birth of his second child. Swedish signing Johan Mjallby's first game for Celtic couldn't be much bigger, and Paul Lambert is available again after suspension. Jackie McNamara is injured again, joining Gould, Rico and Burley as notable absentees. Mjallby and Stubbs will team up together for the first time in central defence in front of on-loan Tony Warner. Vidar Riseth starts on the right side of midfield, with Simon Donnelly offering support to a new-look attack, with Lubo Moravcik replacing Mark Burchill up alongside Henrik Larsson. Johan Mjallby is a Swedish international teammate of Larsson's. He's been capped 8 times and has just pocketed a League Championship winners' medal in Sweden. The owner of a World Cup winners' medal makes his first start for Rangers. French international striker Stephane Mahe has already scored twice for his new club. Givars for Jonathan Johansson is the only change in the Rangers starting lineup. Skipper Lorenzo Amoruso is still suspended. 21-year-old Scott Wilson continues in central defence. Arthur Newman takes the captain's armband. Comeback man Gordon Durie is on the bench. As ever, Dick Advocat sends out Rangers in a strict 4-4-2. Niemi keeps the goalkeeper's jersey, with Andreas Kopka's proposed move having fallen through. For Rangers, it's a busy week with the Old Firm match followed by Parma and the League Cup final. Refereeing his second Old Firm match is Willie Young. Of the season gets underway, and massive interest in this. 60,000 packed inside Celtic Park, more than 30,000 watching across the city, the Ibrox, as these BBC Scotland pictures are beamed back, and the world is watching as well. 8 million worldwide watching this match as Niemi gets his first touch of the ball. Viewers in North America, Australia and across Europe, in Sweden, Poland, Holland and France. A match to capture the public imagination. And that's an early touch for Scott Wilson. Big day for him at the hearts of the Rangers defence. In for Amoruso. Larsson. Colin Hendry was very quickly in. Fierce competition for the ball in the middle. Here's Moravcik on the right foot, headed away by Wilson. Moravcik again, a nicely controlled header from Lambert, looking for a return pass from Simon Donnelly. Lambert was tripped. Celtic have a free kick. There's the offender, Giovanni van Bronckhorst. Lambert is hobbling, tried to play the 1-2 with Donnelly and was taken out. So a pressure moment this for Niemi, getting the defensive wall in position. Here comes Alan Stubbs. The wall stood firm. Quickly moved on by Tom Boyd. Stephane Mahe took his eye off it. Injured last Saturday against St Johnstone. Looked like he might miss this match, but he's made a good recovery. Delivered by Parini to Rob Wallace, trying to hold off Mjallby. Here's the Swede again. Touch from Givars. Vidar Riseth has lost it to Van Bronckhorst. Now Alberts looking for Wallace, and it just took a touch off the head of Stephane Mahe. Here's Wallace, and the first corner kick of the match. It came off Phil O'Donnell, although the Celtic midfielder wasn't too impressed with that decision. Up comes Colin Hendry. Scott Wilson is in the box as well, and Sergio Parini. Hendry with Stubbs alongside him. And this will be swung in by Van Bronckhorst. Too strong, and a wasted opportunity, which gets a warm greeting from the Celtic supporters. Already some notes being taken by Bert van Lingen, number 2, alongside the number 1, Dick Advocat. Warner's kick aimed at Riseth. Arthur Newman waited for it. Head flick from Wallace. Now Alan Stubbs, Celtic so happy to have him back in his customary position. Central defence. Normally very strong and accurate with the long balls out from the back, not that time. Strong tackling from Parini. And from Mjallby. Won that well. Here's his fellow Swede Henrik Larsson. Couldn't get the ball under control. Taken away from him by Van Bronckhorst. Good interception by Boyd. Confusion though between Moravcik and Riseth. Celtic can do without that. Moravcik gets a second chance. Now Lambert directing operations from central midfield in the absence of Burley. So much responsibility on the shoulders of Lambert. And Yemi stopped that from going behind for the corner. It came off Newman. Boyd for Moravcik. Loses out to Van Bronckhorst. Long ball for Rod Wallace. Looking for support. Kanchelskis is coming up. Here he is. Shaping for the shot. And it came off Mahe. A scorer last weekend against Aberdeen, Kanchelskis. This was a good break from Rangers. Wallace found by the long ball from Van Bronckhorst. He then set up Kanchelskis for the shot at goal. Headed away by Alan Stubbs. Kanchelskis to Ferguson. Held up by Wallace. Parini coming in support for Kanchelskis. That took a deflection. Grabbed by Tony Warner, but couldn't stop that crossing the line. It's another corner kick. Took a touch off Donnelly on its way in. Pointing the direction for his team. Joseph Venglos and Black just behind him. Now the corner kick from Van Bronckhorst. And it's a good header clear by Tom Boyd. In again from Newman. Nobody there for Rangers and time for Phil O'Donnell. It's a good ball out for Simon Donnelly. Here's Moravcik. Riseth racing away down the touchline. Intercepted by Arthur Newman. Riseth's flick. Was that an arm used by Henrik Larsson? It's squeezed through for Riseth. Saved by Niemi, but the flag is up. Offsides against Vidar Riseth. The Rangers supporters were screaming for handball there against Henrik Larsson as he controlled the ball. Offside against Riseth. Long ball for Guivarch. The flag is up against him. Given away all too easily by Celtic. Now Van Bronckhorst. Arthur Newman waiting his time. Lambert's back to Van Bronckhorst. Riseth putting pressure on Newman. Free kick given, quickly taken by Barry Ferguson. And Parini and Kanchelskis left back to each other. And there was almost a chance there for a breakaway for Phil O'Donnell. Free kick given. Stubbs to Mahe. Larsson got his head to it. Colin Henry made his presence felt as well. Alan Stubbs being cautious under the bouncing ball. Rod Wallace has got in front of him. But finally Alan Stubbs got his foot to it and turned the ball away. Rod Wallace, a definite threat. Great scoring record, 13 goals in 22 games for Rangers this season. Waiting in the middle for the George Albert's throw. There's Guivarch, got his toe to it, but George Albert's couldn't keep it in. Tom Boyd. Scott Wilson looked at his arms round Henrik Larsson there, and in fact a free kick has been given. And that looked as if Willie Young got it absolutely right. The arms of Wilson locked round the neck of Larsson. Still managed to get the header, but definitely a free kick. Such a difficult customer, Henrik Larsson. He makes life difficult for defenders. There's the Rangers wall. Newman, Corini, Ferguson, Guivarch, Albert. 5 in front of Mjallby. There's the discussion. Larsson and Alan Stubbs and Paul Lambert all involved. Phil O'Donnell is the Celtic player on the wall. That's from Larsson. Too high for Simon Donnelly. They thought long and hard about it, Celtic. But this was a disappointing conclusion. A neat touch from Guivarch, just too strong for Wallace. Johan Mjallby was hurried there into the clearance. The Albert's flick. Guivarch. Great strength there from Mjallby. And Henrik Larsson away from Colin Henry. Phil O'Donnell was sprinting through the middle. That's well won by Kanchelskis. Now Ferguson. That's for Rod Wallace. Rod Wallace has got a half yard on Alan Stubbs, taking a tumble. An optimistic look towards Willie Young. No penalty. Coolly played out by Stubbs to O'Donnell. It's a good one by Simon Donnelly. In for Henrik Larsson. And Moravcik! His first goal for Celtic! 12 minutes gone! And Josef Vanglas, his fellow Slovakian, leads the applause. A superb finish. And Celtic's decision to push Moravcik up front pays dividends. The left foot shot was perfectly timed and perfectly placed and curled away from Niemi. He threw himself towards it, but he's no chance of keeping this out. A quick break, clever play from Larsson with the dummy, and the clinical finish from Moravcik. And that was the reaction on the Celtic bench. 1-0. Comes Larsson again, tackled by Wilson. No free kick. Alberts to Newman. Guivarch off for Newman again. Promising for Rangers. Good hit from Newman. It came back off Alan Stubbs. And determined in the tackle there was Vidar Riseth. With the challenge from Stubbs, and a face-to-face confrontation between the referee and Stubbs, and a yellow card. Celtic. Riseth, Lambert, Mahe, Larsson, all in the wall, Phil O'Donnell joining it. Lubo Moravcik is there as well. George Alberts with his foot in the ball, and behind him Giovanni van Bronckhorst and Stephane Mahe. Looks like he might fancy a crack at goal here. Here's Mahe, well hit, and a good save by Tony Warner. Only his second game for Celtic, his first experience of this high-octane atmosphere, and good quick reactions. Mahe did well to get the shot through. It bounced in front of Warner, and he did so well to keep full concentration. Ferguson, it was deflected, and a shot too high from Mahe. He was off balance as he hit it, and that one never looked likely to hit the target. This was troublesome for Celtic because of the deflection, but it was always hitting too high. Donnelly's head flick, Moravcik couldn't control it, cleared by Wilson. Tom Boyd lets it run. Vidar Riseth has taken a head knock. Arthur Newman as well, both players taken a knock in that aerial tussle. Riseth still grounded. This is what happened. Flicked on by Riseth and then clunk. Words to new boy Mjallby from coach of Englas. Riseth is up and about again. Boyd's throw. Won by Newman. And again Riseth not happy about the challenge. Colin Hendry's clearance. Possible targets here, Riseth and Moravcik. That's the Norwegian to the Swede Larsson. Riseth slipped as he tried to again put pressure on Newman. Alan Stubbs, and out of his goal is Tony Warner. Good reading of the game there by the goalkeeper as Alan Stubbs looked in a spot of bother. From fourth choice at Liverpool to the number 1 jersey at Celtic. Neat touch from Rod Wallace. Onto it, and the flash was Alberts. Good control of the ball. And Bronckhorst, poor pass. Riseth, that's dangerous. Barry Ferguson, good vision. Here's Kanchelskis. This could be a chance for an equaliser. Saved by Warner. Celtic played themselves into bother there. The loose pass from Riseth started this. And good pace from Kanchelskis, but he took it to too tight an angle. Back from Mahe to Parini. What a good tackle that was by Phil O'Donnell. And good play from Ferguson. Rod Wallace has made a run for him on the left side. And Bronckhorst couldn't control it. Knocked away by Mahe. Reset to Moravcik. And Parini back to Donnelly. over by Wilson. Free kick. Lubo Moravcik wanted to take that quickly. There were too many bodies around him. It's given away by Simon Donnelly. Tidied up by Stubbs. Good challenge by Moravcik. Well, he's endeared himself to the Celtic supporters, and there's a man who's not too happy. Big advocate having to be restrained by John Rowbottom. Rod Wallace away from Tom Boyd. A good break. And an effort which bounced just wide. Celtic know the danger of Rod Wallace when he's given some room. Long range effort, swerved away. A fraction off target. Looking for goal number 14 of the season. There's full house Celtic Park. And already this match highly intriguing. Barry Ferguson won that well. Lambert got back to make the tackle. Newman and Van Bronckhorst trying to link up as they do generally with such great effect down the left hand side. Long ball from Hendry. Here's Kanchelskis trying to get the better of Mahe. It was 2 against 1. Phil Donnelly helping out Mahe. Now Lambert. Good touch from Moravcik, and that's a rash challenge by Scott Wilson. That's a yellow card. It's a red card. Scott Wilson is sent off. It was certainly wild. Tackle from behind. Moravcik needing attention, and Rangers down to 10 men. So, Scott Wilson's first experience of the Old Firm fixture ends after 21 minutes. And I'm sure he'll look back with a lot of regret on that tackle. I don't think this tackle gets any better from which angle you view it. Not running too freely, Lubo Moravcik, but he's okay to continue. And the impassioned face of the advocate will hide some strong feelings, I'm sure. Through from Albert, left by Stubbs. Good confidence in his goalkeeper. He knew Tony Warner was coming out, left it to him. This is what Celtic have been missing in central defence, a bit of assurance. He's only refereed this famous fixture once before, and already in this one, steeped in controversy, although one would have to back him for that red card decision. To Mahe. O'Donnell wanted it. Cleared by Colin Hendry. Here's Moravcik on the half volley. Henrik Larsson was close. Nodded over the crossbar by Arthur Newman. High quality ball played in there by Moravcik. He's having a superb match on the half volley. Well, that was really dangerous for Rangers. It's Moravcik on the corner kick. Mjallby was close, and Sergio Parini made the clearance. Celtic on top, 1 goal up, 11 men against 10. Stubbs for Riseth. Got the head flick. Colin Henry had to play it. Henrik Larsson with some very happy Celtic supporters in the background, and Sergio Perini is the marker. Concentration on the face of Stephane Mahe. Lambert for Boyd. The cross was too long. Chased by Moravcik. That's good skill. The pass for O'Donnell. Here's Mahe. Now Lambert. Well, Paul Lambert has already got an old firm cracker stashed away in his collection from last season. This very reminiscent. And it wasn't too far away. He struck it very well. It just soared over the crossbar. Well won the header by Mjallby. Back from Perini. Moravcik again, doing so well. That's for Simon Donnelly. Well read by Colin Henry, and will surely foul. Free kick given. Henry did well. He was caught by Simon Donnelly, but look at the quality in the pass here from Moravcik. Well, he's had 26 minutes to remember so far in this Old Firm match. Lubo Moravcik, absolutely superb. Stubbs header, controlled by Larsson. A sliding tackle from Colin Henry. Good skill from Van Bronckhorst. Now Alberts, body checked by Mjallby. And he may well see a card here as well from Willie Young. Alberts is still grounded, and Willie Young books Mjallby. No decision to make here for Willie Young. A clear obstruction, 5 yards outside the penalty box. Very big, imposing figure. Plays either in midfield or at the back. Celtic leading in central defence today. Well, it looks to be set up here for George Albert. Everyone in the Celtic wall will be aware of that. They won't be looking forward to this too much. Here comes Alberts. Blocked by the wall. I think it was Larsson got that away. Back in from Van Bronckhorst. Alan Stubbs header. Back in from Barry Ferguson. Stubbs again did well against Givash. Boyd to O'Donnell. Chase on for Simon Donnelly. Good defending by Barry Ferguson. Francescus dallied and the ball was lost. Mahe to Moravcik. Vidar Riseth has made a good run. Simon Donnelly, did he use an arm? The decision was no. Now Larsson. Tackled by Arthur Newman. No free kick given, despite Larsson's protest. And Joseph Venglos trying to get some attention for Larsson. Meanwhile, it's Alberts. Rob Wallace is his only option. Cut out by Mjallby. Lubo Moravcik again. Gets it back from Phil O'Donnell. You can almost feel the confidence surging through Celtic at the moment. Again, it's Moravcik making the play. Confusion between Riseth and Larsson. Phil O'Donnell wants it. He's made a good run. Francescus was back with him. The flag up against Phil O'Donnell. Free kick, quickly taken. Perini to Givash. Mjallby giving him no time on the ball. free kick given against him. Here comes Stubbs and Simon Donnelly. In that position between the midfield and the attack, Simon Donnelly. Not too prominent so far, but there are others round about him who are certainly doing the business. Ferguson holding off O'Donnell. Perini, who's moved into a more central defensive role since Wilson was sent off. That's casual from Lambert, losing it to Donnelly. Larsson to Moravcik. Offside given against him, he can't believe it. The game rages on. And Bronkhorst to Newman. Giovanni van Bronckhorst again. That's for Guivarch. Trying to cushion it with his head. Stubbs, that's a dangerous looking ball. Behind Mahe. Paul Lambert slowing the game right down. Mjallby and Stubbs. Henrik Larsson is the target. Won the header for Moravcik. Quickly delivered back to him. Again Celtic threatening. Larsson slipped as he tried to play that in. Vidar stumbling as he tried to control it. Moravcik taking too long. But one back by O'Donnell. Lambert to O'Donnell. From Bronkhorst to Kanchelskis. In for Wallace, cleared by Mjallby. Kept his eyes firmly on the ball. Larsson couldn't control it, now Newman to Van Bronckhorst. Newman eventually giving up the chase. And two VIP spectators there, the Newcastle strike pairing of Alan Shearer and Paul Dalglish. Chance here for Stephane Mahe to push forward. Poor ball though, given straight to George Alberts. Van Bronckhorst racing forward is Kanchelskis. Wallace, Guivarch, the only two further up. Here's Wallace, took it first time, blocked by Mjallby. Doing a very solid job at the moment, the Swede, in his first match for his new club. Scorer of the winning goal against England for Sweden in September. Larsson offside. Controlled on the chest of Guivarch. Newman being closed down very quickly by Riseth. Henry, that's good play. Rangers trying to play themselves out of a tight situation. Alan Stubbs was important there for Celtic. There's the Scotland skipper, Colin Hendry. Dutchman, Van Bronckhorst. Kanchelskis looking for a 1-2 with Barry Ferguson, who's up and running. O'Donnell's with him. And O'Donnell did enough to make sure that the ball from Kanchelskis was harmless for Celtic. Good work rate here from O'Donnell. It looked at one point as if he was a beaten man, as Kanchelskis showed a fair bit of pace. Back he came though. More than 10 minutes to go to half-time, plus a bit of stoppage to be added. Celtic one up, one man up as well, and looking good in from Moravcik to Henrik Larsson, taking a tumble in the penalty box. Arthur Newman is grounded as well, feeling his throat with his hands there. It was beyond Colin Hendry. Up went Larsson, up went Newman. And both in need of attention. There's another famous football face in the crowd, and there's plenty of them around this afternoon. Right in the middle there, David Pleat. And Newman, both up and about. Donnelly won the header against Andrei Kanchelskis. Ferguson trying to lift the pass over O'Donnell's head for a second opportunity. Touch from Kanchelskis, and a good effort as well, but it's wide. Celtic pushed him into a tight situation there, and the odds against them hitting the targets were long. Good control from Kanchelskis. The wrong side of the post with the shot. Henrik Larsson got the ball first. Didn't look as if he was going to do much with it, but he was tackled late by Hendry. Now Van Bronckhorst, his run halted by Paul Lambert. A little mime from Dick Advocat as what was exactly happening on the pitch, trying to help out Willie Young. Here's Riseth, and Bronckhorst wasn't too happy. This time a foul against Larsson, a bit of jersey pulling against Colin Hendry. Controlled by Albert. Good change of direction. Now Newman. George Alberts again. Good run by Newman. Good tackle by Stubbs. And very cantily played out by Lambert. Lambert gets it back from Riseth. Play on. Well, it looks as if Young was motioning for the game to continue. Now he's given a free kick to Rangers. Initially, he said play on when Paul Lambert was tripped. At this point, when Lambert pushed the ball beyond Albert and looked to be caught by the trailing leg, no free kick given there. But at this point, the free kick was given to Rangers. And Bronckhorst on the free kick. And almost a chance for Stephane Mahe right on the 6-yard line. I think he was surprised that this free kick found its way through to him, but he prodded it wide. The angled ball from Riseth, headed away by Kanchelskis. Barry Ferguson. Mjallby beat Givars. Simon Donnelly battling to get the ball under control. Henrik Larsson. Rangers could be in trouble here. Moravcik in for Larsson. And there was some good defending there from Giovanni van Bronckhorst. He got back so well. And as Moravcik played the ball in, look at the challenge there from van Bronckhorst. That made sure the header didn't really carry much sting, and Mjallby was able to save. Drifted in by Tom Boyd, but it's beyond Riseth and Larsson. Van Bronckhorst realised that Henrik Larsson was a serious threat in the box. Kept in by Phil O'Donnell. 3 minutes to go at half-time, plus some stoppage time to be added. Lambert, that was charged down by Van Bronckhorst. A long ball from Alan Stubbs, but he was stretching to get his head to it. Henrik Larsson. O'Donnell can leave it to Lubo Moravcik. O'Donnell again, early ball in, Larsson! What a chance that was for number 2 for Celtic. With 2.5 minutes of the first half left. What a good run, good ball in from Phil O'Donnell. Played on the run, and Henrik Larsson knows that he might well have made it 12 for the season here. He's put away more difficult chances than this, timed the run well, but didn't force Mjallby into a save. Great credit there to Phil O'Donnell for the run and cross. Colin Hendry and Sergio Panini both going for the same ball. And they'll be relieved to look across and see the offside flag up against Lubo Moravcik. They've been flung together, Panini and Hendry, because of the sending off of Wilson. But Moravcik was offside. Torini's free kick. It came off the head of Riseth. Givars. Cleared by Vidar Riseth and turned out of play by Tom Boyd. Newman for George Alberts. The Stubbs clearance. charge. Moravcik looks very comfortable with the ball at his feet. And a good ball in as well. It bounced into the arms of Mjallby. Moravcik was looking there for a near post run. Some say he's old, some say he's slow. He's got bags of ability. Deflected in fact into Mjallby. "45 minutes have been played, 3 minutes to be added." Tenacious play as ever from Henrik Larsson. Tackled by Arthur Newman. Henrik Larsson, an early season contender for Player of the Year. Lambert to Mahe. Overran it, then won it back against Wallace. Free kick given against him for handball. There's a chance to judge it. He won the ball well enough, but then caught it with his left hand. More than a minute of stoppage time played at the end of this first half. A very dramatic first half. Celtic on the free kick for the Rod Wallace challenge. It's not been the happiest of seasons for Celtic so far, but suddenly these supporters have found their voice. Between Colin Hendry and Henrik Larsson, they've seen a lot of each other in this first half. The flag immediately up. Lambert into Donnelly. Now Boyd. Knocked through the middle, controlled by Perini. A lot of pressure on Perini. To move in after Wilson's dismissal. Boyd, Mjallby, Moravcik. Celtic moving it around nicely. Phil O'Donnell is up ahead. Henrik Larsson, Simon Donnelly getting there. Vidar Riseth as well. And that's a disappointing delivery from Moravcik this time. Asking no great questions of the Rangers defence. And there is the man of the moment. There is the man of the first half, Lubo Moravcik, the Slovakian, whose goal separates these sides. And there's a man who's being strongly questioned there by the Rangers captain Arthur Newman. Clearly still unhappy about the sending off of Scott Wilson in this action-packed first half. The first goal, the only goal so far after 12 minutes. Simon Donnelly played it across. It was dummied by Henrik Larsson and it was beautifully tucked away by Lubo Moravcik. His first goal for Celtic. Half time at Celtic Park. Celtic 1, Rangers 0. Celtic restart the match, highly encouraged by what happened in the first half. Rangers have lost only twice this season. Celtic threatening to inflict number 3. Here's Phil O'Donnell. It's a good start for him in the second half. Very prominent in the first as well. He's having a good game, O'Donnell. And he has it again back from Moravcik. Moravcik to Boyd. Larsson. Away from Porrini. Held up by Givars. Porrini to Kanchelskis, who's got a lot of work to do now, with Porrini having moved inside. Great responsibility in Kanchelskis to get up and down. Given away by Wallace, won it back. Good interception by Barry Ferguson, but in turn he's beaten by Lambert. Now O'Donnell to Moravcik. Trying to slip through the pass for Donnelly. And Bronckhorst was in the way. The second challenge. Gave Celtic a free kick. Made the interception well. And then was guilty of that foul. Went down very dramatically there, Lubo Moravcik. The whistle had already gone. Kanchelskis and Wallace. In from Moravcik, headed away by Alberts. Simon Donnelly. And the header from Mjallby. Off target. But he certainly offers Celtic something in these set pieces. Along with Riseth, another tall, strong figure to throw into the box. Tom Boyd, Larsson's header, touched back by Barry Ferguson. Larsson's knocked down, and a combination of Donnelly and Ferguson prodding the ball back towards the keeper. Promises to be a tough second half for Rangers, with Celtic having the numerical advantage. Barry Ferguson stretching out to get his boot to that. Foul by Rod Wallace. Pulled down by Phil O'Donnell, and then the high boot from the Rangers striker. Donnelly to Boyd. Simon Donnelly goes again, looking for the ball back. In for Riseth. Cleared by Porrini. It's well won by Alan Stubbs. Tom Boyd is onside. Number 2 for Moravcik. 4 minutes of the second half gone. This so far match is turning into an unbelievable dream for Lubo Moravcik. Picked out by Boyd, and how good was that header? Mjallby was rooted to the spot because it was so far away from into the corner. Tom Boyd picked out by that superb pass by Alan Stubbs, pulled it back, and no marking on Moravcik. Celtic 2 up. And yet again, Joe Vengwas is out of the dugout, leading the songs of praise for Lubo Moravcik. second Old Firm match of the season. Again Moravcik proving a hot handful. Here's Phil O'Donnell and Larsson. Henrik Larsson annoyed with himself there. This was a good chance to make it number 3, set up by O'Donnell, steered the shot, but steered it wide. Definitely not off target was Lubo Moravcik's effort earlier on. Here's another angle on it. Look at this superb header from the penalty spot. Pass from Donnelly for Henrik Larsson. It's number 3 this time. And Celtic Park is bouncing. 7 minutes into the second half, and a 3-goal lead for Celtic. Rangers are stunned. Henrik Larsson scores his 12th goal of the season. The deftness to flick, putting the ball beyond Mjallby. The angle pass from Simon Donnelly. Larsson had the pace to get away from Henry, and he had the composure to finish in some style. 6 goals now for Larsson in his last 4 games. He's hot, and Celtic are hot. 3 up in the Old Firm match. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Thought about the shot. Pushed over by Alan Stubbs. He's protesting. He reckons it was a dive. But Willie Young has surely got this absolutely right. Bundled over Van Bronckhorst. And Rangers have a chance from the set piece, courtesy of that Stubbs foul. Stephane Mahe thought about it and then left it. So it's George Albert stepping up, and Van Bronckhorst! A superb strike from Johan Mjallby pulls a goal back for Rangers. So within a minute of that Henrik Larsson goal for Celtic, Johan Mjallby with this superb curling free kick in off the inside of the post gives Rangers some hope. It's a long way back now. Van Bronckhorst's 5th goal for Rangers. Long ball from Stubbs. Well dealt with by Colin Henry. Tom Boyd's header falling for Vidar Riseth. One back by Arthur Newman. Alan Stubbs has a bit of a start on a couple of yards from Stephane Mahe. George Albert getting the better of Paul Lambert. Now then Bronckhorst. And it's cleared by the diving header of Johan Mjallby. Kept in by Stubbs. And Celtic on the move again. Will be booked for that. Yellow card shown to Colin Henry. Grim-faced Dick Advocat, and well he might be, because his team are 3-1 down despite the superb piece of technique from the free kick. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. So a long way back for his team. 3-1 down, and it's 10 men against 11. Free kick finding Vidar Riseth. Throw in, just a yard from the corner flag. Tom Boyd's throw, headed away by Henry. it, Andrei Kanchelskis. Didn't get it clear though, in from Philadelphia, and Henrik Larsson! Two for Larsson, two for Moravcik, four for Celtic. 11 minutes now into the second half. An absolutely incredible Old Firm match. One goal in the first half already, another four inside 11 minutes of the second half. Philadelphia's cross, Henrik Larsson not picked up, and the header was down and away from Niemi, and it's 4-1. Celtic now running away with this. Henrik Larsson's 13th goal of the season, and Joseph Vengwas is jubilant. The Celtic supporters have waited a long time to see a beaming grin on the face of Joseph Vengwas, but it can't be hidden now. Moravcik to make the run. Niemi's clearance. That looked like a push and Givash by Stubbs. He gets away with it. Foul there though for Boyd's tackle on Newman. Skipper for the day, Arthur Newman, in the absence of Amarusa, not memorable for him so far. Good turn by Albert. Still has it, George Albert to get a deflection. And another touch off Fallon Stubbs on its way through to Tony Warner. Miscue on a fairly easy header there from Cohen Hendry. It's been a high pressure afternoon for him. Donnelly now through Moravcik to Simon Donnelly, given away. Albert's to Van Bronckhorst. It's difficult for Rangers finding holes in the midfield. No free kick. That challenge, well, it looked as if it was going to escape the whistle of Willie Young. Alan Stubbs shakes his head. The free kick was given. And with a bit of Anglo-French there between Stubbs and Givash. Alan Stubbs not happy about what he reckoned was a dive by Givash to earn the free kick. Albert's looking for Newman. Work to be done still. Arthur Newman has it, did so well. Now Van Bronckhorst, cleared by Mahe and controlled by Boyd. Away from Riseth, now Barry Ferguson. Riseth again. Free kick is given. Against Riseth. That challenge on Givash. Free kick quickly taken. In from Van Bronckhorst, a glancing header from Stefan Givash, but it's well wide. Good ball in from the Dutchman, but the Frenchman's effort off target. Rangers will make the double switch with 16 minutes gone in the second half. George Albert is withdrawn. Gordon Dury comes on in his place, and Andrei Kanchelskis is off as well. And on comes Tony Vidmar as Rangers make a tactical reshuffle. Tony Warner's clearance went out, but nobody too bothered among the Celtic players or supporters. First touch from Vidmar. Now Hendry. Came off the top of Alan Stubbs' head. And away by Boyd. Dury's first involvement will be this long throw. Ivar's beaten by Stubbs. And Goalscorers has lost it, now Simon Donnelly. Henrik Larsson. Back from Lambert. Boyd to Stubbs. Celtic making the numbers work. It's a great ball from Alan Stubbs and just a fraction out. Lubo Moravcik couldn't quite catch it. Filling the left side of the defence for Rangers, which releases Arthur Newman to push a bit further forward. Here he is. And that's a Celtic throw. Last touch of Tony Vidmar. All the way back to Antti. Strength and determination from Arthur Newman. Took that free kick too quickly for Willie Young. The ball was still moving. Looking for the short pass, finding it, and Barry Ferguson. Ferguson again, back to Perini. Good run by Stephane Mahe, with a flag up against him. I don't think the smile is totally genuine. Celtic supporters taking full advantage of this situation. Their team 4-1 up, almost unbelievably, and they will milk the moment. A free kick for Celtic. Moravcik with the meat in the sandwich. Moravcik shot! Saved by Niemi. It was an awkward one, it bounced in front of him. He's strong on both feet, is Lubo Moravcik. Great ability, as we've already seen, in testing out Niemi again. Foul against Mjallby, who was climbing all over Givosh. arms of the Swede, stopping Givars from jumping. Free kick taken quickly by Van Bronckhorst to Newman, now Vidmar. Skipper Newman again. That's for Van Bronckhorst. And a foul by Henrik Larsson. Van Bronckhorst was just about to pull the trigger. They're good friends, these two, Van Bronckhorst and Larsson, from their time playing in Dutch football. And Larsson knew there he had to stop Van Bronckhorst from shooting. He's already scored from the free kick. And he will fancy himself here as well. Givars is a possibility as well. Barry Ferguson getting himself involved. It's Givars. Back off the wall. Now Perini. Too strong with a cross. Rangers players hang their heads. Disappointing delivery from Perini. Grim-faced is one description. There'll be a lot going on inside the head of Dick Advocat as he looks at his team 4-1 down. Van Bronckhorst pass aimed at Newman. Cut out by Alan Stubbs. Good clearance by Lambert. Riseth. Good forceful play with that from Van Bronckhorst. Free kick given against Paul Lambert. He's not happy. This was strong play from the Dutchman. Perini, Hendry, Givars, Wallace, Jury, all in the penalty area, all waiting. And that's a disappointing free kick. Chance for Celtic on the counter-attack. Back goes Vidmar to thwart Larsson. Well read by Riseth, got there before Jury. A fair bit of pace. That's a free kick. And Gordon Jury won't have too much complaint about this. Just a barge in the back. He's filled a few different positions in a short time with Celtic. Left side midfield, right side central defence. And he's now in the box for this set piece. In from Moravcik. Barry Ferguson's header. Henrik Larsson. Through for Alan Stubbs. Cut out by Jury. Lambert. Back from O'Donnell. Paul Lambert is onside. What a chance that was for Vidar Riseth to make it 5. He knows it. Just about onside when you look along the line. Fired across goal, and all he needed was the meanest of touches, and that was surely in the back of the net. A flick from Givars for Jury. And Bronckhorst giving it his best shot in the midfield, but always going to be difficult for him. Stubbs to Moravcik, quickly brought under control. Lots of movement, lots of running from Celtic. Reset to O'Donnell. Johnny Vidmar, close by him. And Rangers get the benefit of the doubt. Immediately given away. Here's Phil O'Donnell. Stopped in the act of shooting by Vidmar. Divar's head flick, but nobody there. Stubbs slowing it right down. Back from Vidmar. Cleared by Niemi. Stephane Mahe won the header. Moravcik, Perini is with him. Again, delightful control of the ball from Moravcik. Lambert's flick. Cut out by Barry Ferguson. Now Sergio Perini. Rod Wallace beaten by Stephane Mahe, a brave header. There's that flick from Paul Lambert over the top of the head of Rod Wallace and releasing Moravcik down the touchline. Mjallby's header. That's Barry Ferguson. Foul by Moravcik. Jury's header. Stefan Givars. It's 1 against 2. Did well to get the ball away. Arthur Newman and Rod Wallace came off Mjallby and cleared by Boyd. Vidmar to Givars. Now Barry Ferguson. Whipped on by Van Bronckhorst, a free kick. And worryingly for Rangers, Gordon Jury is hobbling his way towards the penalty box. We'll be hoping he can run it off. In fact, he gives the thumbs up to the dugout, which is encouraging. But for a moment as if he was in trouble again. Rangers about to bring on Ian Ferguson. That means Barry Ferguson goes off. 29 minutes gone in the second half. The Celtic wall. Van Bronckhorst. And immediately attention will be needed. Stephane Mahe will have felt that. That was right off the meat of the boot of Van Bronckhorst and straight at the head of Stephane Mahe. There was immediate concern about Mahe, but he's okay. Perini and Hendry are up in the box. Van Bronckhorst's corner kick. Now Givars! He got good contact, but he tugged it wide. Shrug of the shoulders. Gordon Jury was doing good work at the near post. Tony Warner threw himself across and was happy to see the Givars shot going wide of target. Newman to Van Bronckhorst. Good challenge by Riseth. And Ian Ferguson's first impact on the game is a free kick being given against him for the challenge on Simon Donnelly. Donnelly's still grounded and he's indicating to Brian Scott that it's his right calf which is causing him a problem. Marini's header, flicked away by Ian Ferguson. Not Mr. Popular with the Celtic supporters, but he never has been. Not much joy for Rod Wallace this afternoon. Mahe to O'Donnell. Marini got there first. Stephane Mahe. Chipped in for Riseth. Won the header well enough, but couldn't steer it on target. Well played by Mahe, that was tempting. Flick, Simon Donnelly, elusive play, still has control of the ball. Now Paul Lambert. Simon Donnelly is hobbling again, and in fact he's now indicating he wants to come off. One knock too many, I think, for Donnelly, and giving the bench some warning that he'll need to be replaced. Launched at the penalty area by Alan Stubbs. Here's Henrik Larsson. Colin Hendry was dallying. Antoniemi stayed on his line. Henrik Larsson wasn't waiting, and this could have been really damaging for Rangers. Already 4-1 down. This was casual play at the back. To Gibosh, fouled by Mjallby. On comes David Hanna, and off goes Simon Donnelly. Van Bronckhorst and Vidmar. Given away by Tony Vidmar to Paul Lambert. Henrik Larsson, fouled by Ian Ferguson. Ferguson thought he'd got the ball. The foul goes against him. He did look to get contact with the ball there, to be fair to Ian Ferguson. Moravcik, what a good turn that was. Lost it though eventually to Vidmar. Lambert, fouled by Van Bronckhorst. He looks to have felt that one. It's been an intriguing tussle between these two, Lambert and Van Bronckhorst. This time Celtic free kick. Mjallby making his way forward. Alan Stubbs is there already for Celtic. Here comes Lambert. Too strong with the cross. Mark Burchill is about to be introduced to the action. Some words to him from Eric Black and from Harold Brattbakk. Flicked on by Gibosh. Mahe lost it to Rod Wallace. Cleared by Parini, but straight at Hanna. Celtic have a free kick. Celtic have a new hero, Lubo Moravcik, 2 goals in his first experience of the Old Firm match. And just listen to that reception. Off he goes, and on in his place comes 18-year-old Burchill. Immediately Burchill found by Stubbs, he's got beyond Henry, and he's won a corner kick. Very pacey, as Colin Henry found out there, and immediately making an impact against the Scotland skipper, Burchill. Donnelly has taken the corner kick quickly, in from Paul Lambert, missed by Ian Ferguson. And I think Vidar Riseth was surprised that that came his way. Missed completely the cross here by Ian Ferguson, and Riseth, if he'd known it, had a real chance. And heading in number 5. Riseth beating Jury. That was tight for Perini. Phil O'Donnell knocks it in front of Mark Burchill. And Henrik Larsson was at the far post, hoping for a cross. It wasn't forthcoming because Mark Burchill fancied himself here to put the ball in the back of the net. It was always going to be difficult from this sort of angle. Struck it well enough, but it was high and wide. Set up by Phil O'Donnell, but way off with that one. Six minutes left. And some injury time to be added as well. Gordon Jury won the header. Time here for Stephane Mahe. Phil O'Donnell gets the pass away to David Hanna. Larsson beaten to it by Henry. The scarves are up around the ground. These Celtic supporters, I'm sure their wildest of dreams couldn't have expected this Old Firm match to have gone any better. Inside the last 5 minutes of the match, Ian Ferguson. Mahe got there before his fellow Frenchman Guivarch. Too strong, a ball from Henry for Jury. One back by Ian Ferguson. It was always tight trying to get that pass through. David Hanna was in the way. Now Phil O'Donnell. Celtic break out again with Henrik Larsson. He's offside though. Here comes Vidmar. Jury, Ferguson. Two of the subs. Now Van Bronckhorst, who's turned in a real top quality performance against all odds. Put in by Wallace. Firmly in was Phil O'Donnell against Rod Wallace, very determined. Larsson to Hanna. Resets, back for Hanna. Celtic content to keep the ball. Some agitation on the face there of Joseph Fengboss. Wants to keep this top quality performance going.
Too much pace on it for Gordon Jury, collected by Tony Warner without too many problems. Lambert, clever pass for Burchill. Getting back was Van Bronckhorst. Here comes Rod Wallace. Stefan Givars is on the outside, waiting for support. Wallace, really nobody in the middle for him. Hammered the ball off Mjallby for the corner kick. Colin Hendry up looking for what at this stage would surely only be a consolation goal for Rangers. 2 minutes to go and some stoppage time to be added as well. In from Van Bronckhorst. Givars was waiting for it. Headed away by Riseth. Now Ian Ferguson. Showed too much of that in Phil O'Donnell. And it's a lung-bursting run downfield from O'Donnell. In for Burchill, the pass that was slightly behind him. An opportunity lost for Celtic. Inside the last minute, Newman, Givars. Arthur Newman with Tony Vidmar racing up ahead of him. Well cut out by Lambert. There's some room here for Henrik Larsson. Tom Boyd is getting up in support of him. Burchill is there as well. Here's Scott Burchill. That's number 5! A fairy tale for Mark Burchill. His first taste of the Old Firm match and his first goal. It's 5-1. Right on 90 minutes. Henrik Larsson carved open the Rangers defence, released the pass at just the right time inside Bonini. And what a good finish that was for a teenager. 1 for Burchill, 2 for Larsson, 2 for Moravcik, and it's 5-1 for Celtic. Rangers at this stage being torn apart by Celtic. Paint in the black cloud overhead. Bert van Lingen and Dick Advocat can't believe what's happening here. One minute of injury time played, 4 still to go. Rangers have the air of a shattered team. Or well, they might be. Larsson losing out to Ian Ferguson. Newman to Van Bronckhorst. Bronckhorst giving it his all against Alan Stubbs and gets a free kick. In addition to his undoubted ability, Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, he is so industrious, gives up nothing. But Celtic so happy to have this man back this afternoon. He's made a big difference. Flicked on by Gordon Jury. Nobody there.
Today's attendance was 59,000.
There's been speculation that Joseph Mengwas might not be staying in this job much longer, such was the pressure he was under. But he can have a very comfortable smile on his face tonight. Well, it slowed down from walking pace to the stop position there by Paul Lambert. First time from Henrik Larsson. Chased by Riseth, cleared by Newman. Vidmar, Jury. One Henrik Larsson is the song that's being sung about Celtic Park, and Henrik Larsson is enjoying it. Tony Warner and Alan Stubbs, two Liverpudlians, exchanging passes. And Bronkhorst, Wallace, cleared by Mahe. Ian Ferguson intercepted. Paul Lambert tried to flip the ball away. Inside the final minute of stoppage time now. Hammered away by Mahe. All the way down to Mjallby. Vidmar. The final whistle can come any time now for Rangers. It's been a miserable afternoon for them. Here's Gordon Jury. And that just about sums it up for Rangers. That's full time. Celtic are back with a bang. Henrik Larsson, another 5-star performance from him. 2 goals, taking his season's tally to 13. Mark Burchill rounded it all off for Celtic with number 5 after Lubo Moravcik, the Slovak, had scored twice as well. Joseph Mengwas can't permit himself some quiet satisfaction and maybe a private celebration as well, because it's been an outstanding show from Celtic. The return of Alan Stubbs made a difference. The contribution of Henrik Larsson was as ever highly impressive. Tony Warner certainly enjoyed his first experience of the Old Firm match. He wasn't really too troubled, apart from the free kick from Giovanni van Bronckhorst, which ended up behind them. But that was scant consolation for Rangers. Watching the beam-back pictures at Ibrox, the Rangers fans have trudged homeward disconsolate. The honours go to Celtic, 3 Premier points. They narrow the margin between themselves and Rangers to 7, and they give themselves a real hope that they now can relaunch their title defence. An incredible scoreline at Celtic Park. Celtic 5, Rangers 1.